WBO middleweight world champion Billy Joe Saunders will defend his title on December 16th this year against David Lemieux, and the fight will take place at the Place Bell in Lava, Canada, and it will be screened on HBO in the USA. A deal was reached for this fight. It didn't go to a purse bid. If it had gone to a purse bid, Saunders would have received 70% of the purse money and Lemieux 30%. I don't know what the split is or whether it's going to be published. The split which they're actually going to get, since it didn't go to a purse bid. You have to imagine that Saunders was happy with it, because if he wasn't, then he would have let it go to a purse bid, him and Frank Warren. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Also, people are talking about, why is Saunders even reaching a deal and then fighting in Canada? Why not go to a purse bid and try to get the fight in the UK? I mean, that's a question that somebody's going to have to ask Frank Warren. I can't answer that for you, but what I can say is Billy Joe Saunders in recent months has been talking about carving out his own legacy. Rather than waiting on Canelo or waiting on Triple G, he wants to just go out there and establish himself as a credible champion in the middleweight division in his own right. And in order to do that, he's going to have to take on top contenders. And here it starts with Lemieux. I mean, he already took on Willie Monroe, who I guess was a contender of at least some status. And now most people would, regard David Lemieux as a step up in terms of the contenders from the likes of Willie Monroe. Now, a lot of people believe Lemieux's going to win this fight. That's what I noticed on social media and even in YouTube comments. A lot of people saying, oh, Lemieux's going to win. The fact that it's in Canada, I think, increases his chances of winning. But I just see Billy Joe Saunders as a much better boxer than Lemieux. Much more skillful. I think Billy Joe's got a good chin. He's never been in there against a puncher like Lemieux, that's for sure. So we don't know what's going to happen if Billy Joe gets cracked by one of them big Lemieux power shots. But skill-wise, Billy Joe Saunders is on a different level to David Lemieux. David Lemieux, I've said this before, reminds me kind of like of Nigel Benn. A poor man's Nigel Benn. He don't have the tenacity of Benn, in my view. You don't quite have the heart, the mentality. But style-wise, he reminds me a lot of Benn. And even style-wise, even though he's crude, he's got poor balance. That's why I call him a poor man's Nigel Benn, because Benn was a bit better in terms of balance and overall skills than Lemieux. He was. But, yeah, there are some similarities there as far as I'm concerned. We'll see what happens in this fight. What do you guys think? Personally, I'm going to be picking Billy Joe Saunders to win. I don't think David Lemieux has enough. He's got the punching power, but in every other way, I think Billy Joe Saunders is better. I mean, maybe you could say David Lemieux also has the size advantage because he is probably a much naturally bigger guy, but still, skill-wise, balance, speed, every other way, basically, I think Billy Joe has the advantage. So I'll be picking him to win. Let me know what you guys think of this fight. Are you surprised Billy Joe's taking this in Canada? Again, he must be happy with the terms. They could have gone to purse bids. They could have tried to, get Saunders his 70% and also have the fight in the UK. So, yeah, let me know what you think, people. It's happening, I'm out.